Hola mi bitches, Tazai Clois, aka Manny Bish, over on Instagram. And today we are doing a tri-colored Manny here, doing some blooming situations. So yeah, I'm using Fleur from that word. That one is hard for me to get. Sorry, my mouth just sometimes doesn't want to do those things, you know? Um, Fleur from CN Designer Dips, Nyor from CN Designer Dips, and Phoebe from Rebel Now, which is this glitter right here. And I am using the gel method, so it will be the next video, I believe. Sorry, that we will get into the new dip liquids that I got. Now this Manny, in my opinion, before I did the blooming gel situation, I'll say, it looked very on the elegant side for me. Was really looking at it before I did the art and everything, and I thought, this might be something I'd wear like to a wedding, maybe prom. I wish, I don't know that I wish I was still old enough to go to prom actually. Or young enough. Gosh dang, young enough to go to prom. Oh, how the years have flown. Um, yeah, so I digress. I'm going to be doing the gel method for these, and I am, as you can see, wiping that off so I don't got any glitters in there. Each layer I am curing in my lamp for 90 seconds. Except for when I get to this black dip, I will be doing that for longer. I like to double cure my black or even just any dark color, dark blue, dark burgundy, dark anything, but especially black. I do 2 cures of. Guys, this is amazing. It's the Pepsi Zero Sugar, but it's cherries and cream. I just had to put that in there. So, little shout out to Pepsi because that soda is banging. It's new this year, and if you haven't tried it, I highly recommend if you drink soda. Anywho's, 2 cures. Here we're getting into the black. So I'm going to be doing 2 cures per layer. So 290 cures is going to be what is that, 180 seconds? So 3 minutes. 3-minute cure is what I do for my black. Just to be on the safe side. I'm not saying you have to go above and beyond like that. It's just the darker colors do take longer to cure because the light has to penetrate through that pigmentation. So I just feel safe with the 3 minutes. So yeah, that's what I do, and I do that per layer. So this first layer is going to be on my ring finger and my pinky, and I'm going to do 3-minute cure. Then we'll go in for our second layer, and I will again do 3-minute cure. So I did my glitter first. I was trying because I don't. Sometimes it's hard for me to distinguish how I want to go about it with the whole glitter versus cream colors because you do the glitter first, you have glitter on your surrounding area, and it could potentially transfer to your cream. You do your glitter last, and you've already got your cream done, but then you've got glitter like flying all over the place, and it could get on your nails that you've already done and could potentially stick and stay there because sometimes you just can't get glitter off no matter what you try and do. So for me, I guess it's just kind of however I'm feeling that day, what battle I'm gonna try and win or not in the glitter transfer department. And today I did it first. And I will say I think it worked out fairly decently because I don't think I've seen any glitter anywhere, but that's just that. And I am using my little tool from Triple D for cleaning my cuticles. I will say, you don't CN Designer Dips has one of these as well on her Etsy shop. It's gold. Um, but also, if you don't want to do that, I think on Amazon, if you just look up water marble tool, something similar will show up. This one is double ended. It does have the like little rubber tip on the other side, and I do like that because I do actually use it. Um, if my dip kind of missteps or something while it's still like malleable, I'll flip over and use the wax rubbery tip thing and push it back into place. So I do actually use the other side. But if you don't, if you search water marble tool on Amazon, I also have one linked in my storefront. Something similar with the pointy tip like that that gets into the cuticle area will pop up. So that is that. I, however, do in fact use both ends of mine. If you've watched some of my other previous videos, you might remember seeing me do it. I don't use it every video, but like I said, if I see a situation with my dip not doing what I need to, it does come in handy. And that is that. We're going in for our 3-minute cure. 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 Guys, I don't know. I can't talk, okay? Speaking was never my strong suit. Even like I loved English, I did a lot of writing, but the pronunciation of things is not my strong suit. I will be the first one to admit that, okay? So, anywho. Also, can we just talk about this black, okay? Let's talk about this black. I did the pour over method and everything, but look at how easy it just dusts off. Just, there's no staining around my cuticle. And when I washed my hands afterwards, all the black that could have been there, like there was nothing, okay? This black is amazing. A lot of blacks that I know of stain, and this is not one of them. I love this black. I will die on that hill. This is a good, nice black. Okay? Okay. Here we're now getting into Fleur, and this is just a really nice pinky. I don't want to say peachy, but it is like a little, like a tiny little bit of peachy pink, but more pink, if that makes sense. Very light sheer color, 2 layers, I will say, because this first one you can see it's like barely there. It'd be like the perfect French for a 1 layer situation, like a nice cover acrylic or cover dip powder, I guess. But so 2 layers of this, and we're going back to the original cure of 90 seconds. And I also, oh, I don't know if anybody can tell, but I think my audio sounds a lot better. I got a new microphone, and with the microphone that I got, it doesn't pick up on the echo around my house, so I don't have to film in my closet or not film in my closet. I don't film in my closet. I don't have to do my voiceovers in my closet anymore. I right now during this voiceover, it's the first time in over a year that I've actually just sat on my couch to do a voiceover, because every other time I'm sitting in my closet floor. But yeah, so this is a nice change of scenery for this little video. But let me guys know, I think it sounds a lot better. I'm completely happy. Finally got a new mic. I don't know what was going on with the other one. It just seemed like I don't know. I don't know. But we're back, okay? We're back. We're good. We got it. Now, okay, we're doing the second layer. I'm just pouring this over real quick. This is the nice thing about the gel method. You can put the gel on your nails first, all the nails that you need. Like I did my thumb and my ring finger before I even poured over the dip, because it doesn't set or dry until you are ready and you put it in the light. So there's that. You have all the time in the world to clean up your cuticles. You don't have to be in a huge rush to try and beat the liquid from setting or drying because it won't do so until you tell it. So I will say that I do love the gel method for that reason. I always feel like I come out with way better cuticles when I use the gel method because I'm able to take the time to actually clean them and everything. Like, get the stuff from around them. So now that we are done with that, I am going to go in. Oh, also, I'm using my gel base from Madame Glam. Sorry, I did not say that at the beginning of the video. And anyhow, now we are going to come in and I am going to just take my no wipe top coat and just put this on all my nails, on my phalanges, and this is going to act as my encapsulation layer for filing and buffing. I'm only doing my non-wipe top coat because I don't see a lot of filing and buffing being needed for this mani. Everything looks fairly smooth, so I'm just going to do a little reshaping and make sure my cuticles are good. But just in that sense, still, I want it to be safe that I am protecting my pigmentation of things and everything. And so, yeah, that is that. And with that being said, I am going to come in with my gel top coat, non wipe top coat again from Madame Glam. And after I had buffed my surfaces and everything, did a little light maintenance on the situation. Um, I'm using this. This is going to be my final top coat. And I'm going to go ahead and get the nails that I'm not doing nail art on out of the way. And then on the pink nails, that's where we're going to do our blooming situation. But we are not using blooming gel for this blooming situation. I'm going to put this in the light for 90 seconds. My huge that I've mentioned. And now we are going to get into it. I am using my gel base for this. This to me I've done this before. It's been in previous videos. For me, it's nothing new. I prefer gel base as a blooming gel. Just before you cure it, you're going to come in and add your gel. I was trying more or less to go for a flower in the situation, but you're going to see on my thumb it didn't exactly happen the way I wanted it to. But anyways, it is still, I thought it still looked pretty cool. So see, it's the gel base is still wet. We're adding that wet gel. You know, my brain is not, gel is wet. Yes. We're adding it to the wet gel base. And I'm also I was trying to kind of fan it out to help it a little bit, but I think that's where I messed up, was me trying to help it and manipulate it. However, you can see that with it being wet, you're just going to let it spread. It'll spread on its own. And then you cure it when you're ready. For me, this works. I like it better than blooming gel. For me, blooming gel is too watery in consistency, and gel base is thinner. And so when you add the extra gel on top of it, it doesn't flood your cuticles as much, and isn't, since it's not as watery, it moves slower. And that's just my opinion. This looks like a paw print and I didn't like it. So I'm going to take this off and try again, which you're going to see here. I'm just going to take an alcohol on a lint-free wipe and wipe it right off. But like I was saying, blooming gel to me moves too quickly sometimes. So if you're doing something more complicated with the blooming gel and trying to make several lines or several situations, you got to move very quickly because it's going to bloom at a rapid pace. In my opinion, it moves too quickly for me. So I prefer gel base because it does the same thing, but you still have time. I mean, you still got to move fairly quickly, but it's not at a crazy speed that you need to move because it's not going as fast, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I don't know. But yeah, so gel base is my hack. And also, then you don't have to pay or buy an extra gel to have for nail art that you may not be doing as often to signify having another bottle of gel for or purchasing another bottle of gel for. You know, we're trying to be efficient over here, financially efficient. Okay? And so now, after I've cured that, now I'm going to go back in with my non-wipe top coat on those two fingers, and bada bing, bada boom, we've got ourselves a nice, cute little mani that, the glitter and the black is just what's screaming like elegance to me, in my opinion. I think that's where I was getting like my prom vibes from, but whatever. That was just my opinion. And yeah, and we got some nice, cool nail art out of it for like a little hack that we didn't need any other stuff for, except for, and you could, I used a gel liner situation. You could totally just use black gel polish. It doesn't have to be specifically for art. And this is vanilla mint cuticle oil from C and Designer Dip. I love the smell of this stuff. Their cuticle oil is like, I have like 5. I have a rolly one and then a bunch of samples, and I freaking love it. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, 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 please like, comment, subscribe. We're almost at 1,000, and we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, and 92% of y'all that watch my videos are not subscribed. 92% of y'all. Like, what is that? Please subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. It's free to you, but it helps me out a ton. All right, I will catch you on the next one. Bye, bitches.